Welcome to KillCo. I am Mr. K. Today we are supposed to be doing Monkey Shoulder officially because of the Whiskey Tribe Advent Calendar being a thing, but I don't have any of it because it was one of the ones I first bought years ago. I tried it. I drank the whole thing, but for whatever reason I didn't love it, and I have tried it recently within the past year, and I do enjoy it a little more, but it's still not my thing. It might just be because it's a type of scotch I don't like. I don't know. Maybe it's the blend itself. I don't know. It's not one I want to go out and buy again. That's all. I have nothing against it. And actually, what I'm curious about is using it in cocktails and stuff. I think that would be very good for that. Just as the flavors can be balanced, I suppose, with that scotch. Because it's a blend. And there are certain things I liked about it and certain things I didn't like about it. Instead, if you saw the picture from clicking on this video, I happen to have this. Dewars. Blended Scotch whiskey, aged 12 years. The Ancestor, true Scotch, married in oak casks, product of Scotland. And it is a blended Scotch whiskey. And one I've had for quite a while, actually. This is one I bought well over a year ago at a tasting at a nearby liquor store. Where I get a good portion of my drinks, actually, because that one's nearby. I might have to edit this part if this doesn't go well, because I have no nails. Oop. Steady on. No. I don't remember much about this, other than it's a scotch, and its name is one I know that is very common. Like, you'll probably see a Dewars in most bars and restaurants very easily. So, is it like similar to Johnny Walker Black, which I do like as well, and I thought of doing for this, but again, I don't have it. And the key point about doing this advent calendar of sorts is, do I have something similar? Well, I'm doing a little bit because I actually have stuff to do today. Blah. Ooh, pungent. Oh yeah, it's scotch. Oh, there's certain things I don't like about scotch, and this is part of it. Oddly enough, it's actually reminding me of Monkey Shoulder. I'm not kidding. I didn't plan that. There's that weird kind of funk, which I can never place properly. I either say it's a mushroom or a mold or some kind of weird fungal thing is the best way to put it. And I don't know what's causing it. It's something I very commonly get with scotch. It's something I noticed in Monkey Shoulder, and apparently something that's in Dewars as well, unbeknownst to me. This is also a clean glass. I cleaned it this morning, so I might be getting something weird off the cleaner I used. It's only barely there, but I just noticed it. I went, oh, damn it. But that's not the smell I'm getting. I'm definitely getting the scotch smell. Oh, that's bizarre. This is another smell. I feel like I can taste, I suppose. It was in bourbon. This is the thing I usually get from sherry, isn't it? That's weird. Maybe it's something that just happens with scotches occasionally. It's not bad because I can feel myself, getting ready for the drink, as it were. Bizarre. I wish I could give better tasting notes. That's why this is a review channel. Because although there are certain things I can pick out, I'm not an expert at picking out all the type of things that some of the other YouTube channels do, where they just go ham and they pick out such specifics. So I just go, I don't know. It smells like scotch. I don't know what to tell you. I feel a lot of people like me have that experience when you're new to whiskey. I've been using an app that helps me get some words down, though. It's called Whizzky, Wizzky, and that gives you the option to review a whiskey on your phone or online, actually, Not sponsored, by the way. I just use it and I like it. But it will give you, nosing smells and that kind of thing. In fact, as I'm thinking about it, I even have my phone. I was going to make this a little longer, but I'll edit some of this out. I'm getting fruit notes, and I haven't actually seen the notes yet, to be clear. But as I was sitting here putzing around on my phone and not thinking about it, I started getting these weird fruit notes. Kind of apple. I don't know which apple, but kind of apple. Anyway, apparently this is not what I thought it was, and I read the words and everything, but I thought I just got the regular Dewars, which is the Dewars signature. But this is the Dewars, the Ancestor 12-year-old, so this is a little fancier, I guess. It does smell very interesting. The longer I sit with it, the more I seem to like it. And I haven't sipped it or anything. I've just been putzing around. And it is a 12-year-old scotch, so that does say something about it. 43%. I forgot to look that up. Cheap. $32.05. I'm guessing $35-ish. Nose profile. Here we go. Raisins. Yeah, that's the kind of fruit note I'm getting, but I usually equate that to sherry barrels. And there's apple on here too. Wow. Okay. Maybe I do know what I'm talking about. But here we go. Just so you can see if that even shows up at all. The nosing profile on my whiskey app here is raisins, vanilla, floral, and apple. Now, I did say apple, and I was saying fruit notes, and I do get a weird. I've said raisins, I've said mushroom, I've said a weird funk. And I don't like raisins. I think I've said that in my other videos, one of them. So whenever I get that, like a sherry finished thing, this is not sherry finished, oddly enough, it gives me that kind of raisiny smell, which I'm not a fan of. But let's go for the taste, and then we'll check my app, because this makes sense. I should actually use this from now on, so I can get better notes. And I'm not promoting the app other than because I use it. It helps me keep track of my whiskey collection and what I don't have and what I want to buy. It's useful for me. It's actually nice. The funk doesn't show up on the taste. I want to say honey. It's good. I'm kind of surprised. I think it's because I thought this was the Dewar Select, which is just the flat out. That is the one you probably actually find at bars. But this being a 12-year, that gives it at least, time. I'm not sure how long the signature is aged at all, honestly. This is actually quite pleasant. But again, I feel like it's a scotch I'd want to try to do something in a cocktail with because it's got an interesting taste and a very peculiar smell. Let's see what it says here for the taste. Very similar, honestly. And nothing I got. I mean, I just got that honey note for some reason, but maybe it's... We have oak, raisin, sweet, vanilla, floral, and caramel. I would definitely say sweet. I would have said honey, which could be, thrown in with sweet as well. I don't get raisin on the taste, or oak. Maybe I've been drinking too much bourbon. I guess there's a tannin feel. It's hard to describe. But you can tell it's been aged in wood kind of thing. I don't get caramel, though. Too many of these notes that are on this are what I would equate to bourbons. And this was only finished in bourbon. So, got a breath of bourbon. That's maybe what it got, but nothing I taste like that. And it also has finish notes. Let's see what it says for that. Pepper and oak, huh? Nope. And I use a lot of pepper on stuff, so I don't get pepper at all. I get a tingle of sorts, but I wouldn't equate that to pepper. What an adventure this was. So, day 2. Blended scotch in my case, but if you have Monkey Shoulder, give it a try today. And I will be back to do one tomorrow, and I believe I actually have that one. I think it's Green Spot, but I'm not certain. Well, we'll see. Tune in tomorrow. Catch you then. No, let's not do something stupid. Until next time, it's lunch. It snowed yesterday, and then it rained today. Welcome to New England.